All right. So thank you for joining us. Happy Tuesday. It's Corey from physical therapy and then Rachel today for occupational therapy. For class today, we're doing a lot of like agility drills to kind of get warmed up. And then we're going to do a lot of kind of like squats, some postural work, kind of like a grab bag of things for our skilled rotations today. So if you do need help for your balance, then have a chair nearby. I'll be doing all of the standing kind of variations, and then Rachel's going to do the seated modifications. So follow her if you're wanting to sit, follow me if you're wanting to stand, and then we'll get started. So we're going to start with 6 different exercises for our warm up. We're going to do 60 seconds of work. We'll have a 30-second rest break, and we're going to try to get through the section twice over, okay? So let me start my timer, and then we'll get going. So the first one's going to be really easy. We're just going to start with marching in place for that 60 seconds, okay? All right, here we go. So just start marching. We're going to try to get the heart rate up. Let your arms swing and move. If you have this space, you could march forward if you want. We're halfway through. Keep those legs moving and those arms swinging. All right, take a rest. We get 30 seconds of rest. The next is going to be a bit of a pattern. So you're going to start with your feet together, and you're going to step out, out, in. Okay, out, in. If you have the space, you can try to walk forward with that same pattern. Okay, if you don't have a lot of space, you can just practice just standing that way. We'll lead. We're going to start. So I'm leading with one leg. We'll do that for 30 seconds, and then we'll switch and lead with the other leg. Try to take nice, big steps. If you can keep up with Rachel and I, that's good. If it's a little bit hard, don't worry about it. Just try to keep at your own pace. Use the chair if you need to help balance. You can have it in front of you or off to the side. Okay, now I'm going to switch. Let my other foot lead. All right, take a rest. The next one we're going to do is we're going to try to take 2 steps forward. So 1, 2, and then you're going to take a step back with the opposite foot. Okay, 2 steps forward like so, 1 step back. Okay, same thing. We'll lead with one side, and then when we get halfway through, we'll flip and lead with the other. All right, so 1, 2, step back, and try to make that backward step pretty big. So it's almost like you're taking the 2 steps to equal your 1 step back. Use your chair with this one if that's hard to do. Okay, let's switch. Take your 2 steps with the opposite foot and step back. 1, 2, step back. All right, we'll take your break. The next one is pretty hard. So we're gonna try, if you are standing, you're gonna start with your feet apart and you're gonna try to hop into one foot, hop back out, and then hop into the other. So you are gonna be moving forward. If that's too hard, you can just work on kind of standing, step, standing, step. So it's kind of like a march. You're just holding it for a little longer. You could use your chair if you want to give yourself that balance. Just like me here. If you're standing and the hop is too hard, follow Rachel. It's the same pattern. Halfway through. Okay, take a rest break. Next one is a little similar but different. We're actually going to take a big step out to the side and then, whoops, try to lift without falling over. So big step to the side, lift.
Progress.
Okay, use the chair. Make sure, please turn your microphone off if for some reason it came back on. We're getting some cross noise. Okay, so big step out, lift. Big step out, lift.
There.
Halfway through.
Two.
All right, catch your breath for 30 seconds. Our last one, we're going to try to work on some turns. So if you're sitting, and following me. All right. I think we're okay. What's happening? If you're following Rachel, just follow her. If you're following me, we're going to try to make big steps turning. We're going to turn all the way around. Okay, so let's start. Lift that foot up. Try to change direction in 2 steps. Okay, now we're going to go the opposite way. So big lift, step. And back the other way. Keep turning. All right, and take a rest. All right, we have a minute rest. I'm just going to disconnect this microphone. Okay, we restarted it, so hopefully we won't have any more sound issues. We're going to repeat this same series, so that same 6 exercises again in another 30 seconds or so. So get some water if you need, and we'll restart with our marching in about 5 seconds. Okay, so let's start, just big marches. Again, letting those arms move with you. Halfway through, try to pick those feet up.
Two, one.
Okay, take your rest break, and then we're going to start with that step out, out, in, okay? Again, we'll start with the first one leg leading, and then we'll switch about halfway through. Today. Okay, here we go. So out, out, in. Try to step nice and big. Don't slide those feet on the ground. Okay, now we're going to switch. So out, out, in with the opposite leg stepping first.
Two, one.
Okay, take a break. And then we're going to start in about 30 seconds, that 2-step forward, and then 1 big step back. If it's hard for you to make that big backward step, have your chair nearby. Give yourself some support as you're going back. Okay, here we go. So 2 steps, 1 big step back. 2 steps, 1 big step back. All right, switch sides. So your opposite foot is going to take the 2 steps forward, and then the opposite foot going back. Okay, take a rest. And then our next one is probably our hardest one, is the feet out, and then you try to hop into 1 foot. Hop out, hop in. Again, Use the chair if you need to help you with that transition. Or you can just do a marching in place, holding a little bit longer. Okay, so out, in. Halfway through. All right, let's take a break. Okay, and then the next one is that big step out with that lift and hold. Okay, so catch your breath. I know I need to after that last one. Okay, here we go. Step out, lift. Step out, lift. And use your chair in front of you if you need to help you with this one.
There.
Halfway through. All right, take a break. And then our last one are our turns. So again, trying to take big steps out to turn direction in 2 steps. And we'll go all the way around and then flip around the other way. All right, we're gonna start up again. So lift the feet, turn. Okay, now turn the opposite way. All right. And switch. All right, switch again.
Please.
All right, take a quick rest. We are done with our warm up. And now we're gonna start again with some lower body strengthening, some upper body strengthening, kind of a mixed bag today. So I want you to start with your feet apart. We're going to do a squat, coming down as far as you can, and then you're gonna go up into a heel raise. So you're coming up onto your tiptoes like this, almost like you're going to jump, okay? We're gonna do 10 in a row. Here we go. So down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. All right, now I want you to step with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So kind of in a staggered position like that. And we're gonna work on weight shifting forward and reaching forward. So all of my weight is on my front foot. My left foot, if I wanted to, could have it up in the air. If you need to have your support on that side, hold on your opposite side to help you. Okay, we're gonna do 10 and then we'll switch sides and do 10 more. So start a feet apart, rock and reach. 1, 2, and make sure you're shifting your weight back to your back foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then we're gonna switch sides. Again, really concentrate on that weight shifting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, we're gonna go back into our squat. So I want you to do a squat, and then you're gonna reach up over your head, and then we're gonna switch arms. So 10 in a row, same thing, just alternating between which arm is reaching. Okay, here we go. So squat, reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Okay, we're gonna keep those feet nice and wide apart for the next one. And we're gonna work on rocking and reaching sideways. So you're gonna come down, reach, okay? Same idea as before, we're gonna do 10 one way and 10 the other way. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great, and then we'll switch sides. Catch your breath a second. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Catch your breath. Okay. Next one, we're gonna do some more squats. So we're really getting in a lot of repetitions today for your legs. So you're gonna squat down, and then when you come up, I want you to punch, punch, okay? Again, 10 more squats with those punches. Here we go. So down, punch, punch. 1, punch, punch. 2, punch, punch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, we're gonna take a break. from our squat for a time. And we're going to do some rows. So I want you to really think about squeezing those shoulder blades back together like you're pulling something towards you, okay? So we're going to reach forward, pull back, squeeze, and relax. That's 1. We're going to do 15. 2, and try to keep the shoulders going back, not up into your ears. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Hopefully you felt your scapular muscles working, trying to open up your posture. Okay, another round of squats. This time we're basically going to be doing a power up. If you have taken our classes before, you're probably familiar with that one. So you're just doing a squat and then arms out and back, trying to work on your posture a little bit. Okay, let's do 10 of those. So reach down, come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay. Still have one more round of squats. Okay. Next one we're going to do is some stepping. So you're going to practice stepping forward and punching with that same side. So more like a step or a reach into your cupboard or refrigerator or something like that. Okay. We'll do 10 on one side and then we're going to break it up. So follow along. You're just going to step, big forward step, punch. 1, and bring that foot back. 2, if you need some help, use your chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And then we have, I think this one's our last round of squats. Okay. So you're going to be squatting down, and I want you to try to touch the floor with one hand and come up, and then you're going to alternate with the other hand, just like you're reaching down to grab something off the floor, okay? All right, here we go. 1, all the way up. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, I think we've successfully completed all of our squats for the day. So that was good. Okay, we're going back to our stepping with our punch. We're going to step with the opposite foot though this time. Okay, we have 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Okay, now we're going to do some upper body. You're going to work on making a Y, a T, and then pushing back into an I. Okay, really thinking about squeezing those shoulder blade muscles together, keeping your posture up nice and tall. We're going to try to do 10 of those. All 3 of them is 1. Okay, so here we go. Y, T, I. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you should definitely feel that one kind of all through your mid back into those scapular area. Try to work on strengthening those. Okay, next one, we're gonna work on taking a big side step and then punch, punch. Feet together, step sideways, punch, punch, okay? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. All right, we're going to take a little bit of a break from all of our dynamic movements and we're going to do some balancing. So again, if you're by your chair or your wall, you might need to use your hand for this one. We're going to start with just keeping one foot back, one foot crossing in front to try to be in that heel toe stance. If that's too hard for you, you can leave a space a little bit out to the side or a little bit in front, and that can help you achieve the 30 seconds that we're looking for. If you want to stay heel toe and you still need a little support, just put as much support as you need to keep you upright, but it shouldn't be super easy, okay? All right, so we're going to try to hold this position for 30 seconds. So I'm going to time us. And a little bit of movement or sway is normal. You want extra challenge, hands on your hips instead of holding them straight out. Okay, great. That's 30. And then we're going to switch our feet so you can kind of shake it out. Your hips might be tired by now. Put the opposite foot in the back, line up, balance, and then 30 more seconds. Here we go. Okay, great. All right, next one is a more dynamic movement again. We're gonna go into a heel raise. So while you're going up onto your tiptoes, I want you to try to do a bicep curl at the same time, and then you lower down together. We're gonna try to do 15 of these. If we can, if it's hard on your balance, you could alternate, lift up with one, use the chair, lift up with the other, okay? All right, here we go. We got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, great. Next one, again, if you've been in class with us before, this should be pretty familiar. This is that power twist. So we're gonna work on some rotation. I want you to really focus on your posture as well. So having your arms out in this T position, you're coming back to this every single time. So I want you to rotate, bring your front hand to your back hand, open up into that T, and then to the opposite. Make sure you're letting your hips rotate with you so you can get that full rotation. We're gonna do 10 in a row. 1, open, 2, open, 3, open, 4, open, 5, open, 6, open, 7, open, 8, open, 9, open, 10, open. All right, great. Okay, we're almost done. Next one, you're gonna start with one foot doing the stepping, one foot staying stable for the whole round. So what I want you to practice is you're gonna take one big step forward, come back to the center, step out to the side, back to center, and then back to center. So all 3 directions is 1. We're gonna try to do 5, and then we'll switch to the opposite. Okay, here we go. So forward, center, side, center, back, center. 1, forward, side, back. 2, forward, side, back. 3, forward, side, back. 1 more, forward, side, back. Okay, great. Now we're gonna switch and do the other side. So the one that was just moving is now your standing side. Okay, 1. Good. 2, side, back. 3, side, back. Forward, side, back. Last one, forward, side, back. All right, very good. Hopefully you guys feel like we worked some of your muscles today. We definitely did a lot of strength, a lot of endurance, even some coordination in there. Okay, so we're gonna finish with a little bit of a cool down. We're gonna start with those power moves. We're just gonna go slow, okay? So I want you to think about going nice and slow as you're reaching forward and coming down and then opening up and back. We're just gonna do 5. 1, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Next, we're going to do the rock. So you're just reaching and reach high and stretch, and then come the other way. Good. 2, nice and slow. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. And then comes the twist. So we just practiced this one, arms out. You're going to go slow and hold and see if you can go further back. However far you can rotate comfortably, open up, other way, try to twist all the way as far as you can, and open, twist. Good. Open, twist. Good. 1 more each side. Open, twist. Good. Open. Okay, and then the last one is the power step. So I'm going to have you step out to the side and really shift. We're going to try to open up these hips here. Use the chair in front of you if you need to for your balance. And then out. The opposite way. Again, you should feel stretch in through that inner thigh. Good. Come back. Out to the side. Really reach and stretch. Good. Come back. Step. Good. Back. Out. Good. Back. One last one. All right. Nice work, everyone. See. Good to see you all. Hopefully you guys had a good workout. Feel like you're ready to take on the rest of the day and the rest of the week, okay? I will see you guys next time. Thank you for coming.